Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Debbie. And I have a question for you, Jeff.
Okay.
Are you a good manager of your time?
I think I am.
With me?
I try to be.
With our marriage?
I better be.
Yeah. That's what we're going to talk about today, is managing our time with our marriage, because it's so important.
I heard a long time ago that, and I didn't always like it, but we do what we really want to do.
Yeah, and that's not in every case, but in a lot of cases, we really do what we want to do.
That's right.
And you know, when we look at the scripture of Genesis 2:24, we better want to spend time together in our marriage, because it says, therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. So to me, one flesh equals time together.
Right, it does.
And we should want to be together.
And there are certain things that you can do to help that along. One of the things that we recommend is to have a time together that's intentional, which could be something like table time, something like dinner time, or breakfast, or lunch. A time that it's just the two of you together, or maybe your family, but the two of you together, that you're looking at each other and having a great conversation together. And nothing else is in the way that is taking your attention, but it's just the two of you together. That's very important.
Right. And you're right when you say intentional, because all of this is intentional.
Absolutely.
It's just not going to happen on its own.
Marriage is intentional.
Well, that's for sure.
For sure.
A good marriage is intentional. And another thing that needs to go on that calendar is a date night.
Yes.
When we dated in college, we had the best dates.
We did.
And we were intentional. We planned them. We fixed up for them, and we were so excited to see each other. And then we got married. And then we had kids.
And we had kids. That's right. And it seemed like life got in the way.
Life got in the way. We let it get in the way.
Yes, we did.
Now, we have learned since then, and we do have date nights now.
We do.
Not every week, but pretty often we set a time to fix ourselves up, to intentionally go out together.
Plan it.
I mean, we're empty nesters, so we're together all the time. But a date night is special, and it's very important.
It is.
No matter how many kids you have or how old they are, date nights don't have to be expensive.
No.
But they need to be intentional and time together just to enjoy each other.
And one more thing that really is important to increase your marriage, your oneness together, your oneness with Christ, is to have a Bible time, a time that you are sitting down together, opening the Word together. It doesn't have to be anything big or theological, but you just need to have the time where you maybe read a scripture together, talk about it for a few minutes, and have prayer. You can start out very, very light with maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes together, and then let it grow from there. But it is so important to have that time that you're opening the Word together, and let Christ infiltrate your marriage even more than it ever has before.
And you know, we think that most couples are having date nights. Listen, it's even worse with opening the Bible. And as Christians, that should be so common for us and a part of our life. So we encourage you to jump in there and give it a try. Spend time together. Prioritize your spouse. They should be your best friend, your go-to. They should be your everything, because one flesh equals time together. We're so glad that you were here with us today. Remember to go on YouTube and subscribe to Marriage by the Word.
And go on to Facebook and like us there, as well as Instagram, and follow us on there. And we're just so glad that you're here together with us today. And make sure that you're intentional and that you love your spouse.
And love the Word. We'll see you soon.